All right. Hey, I got a couple of requests for number 5. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just kind of walk through, and a lot of people have a question on C. So I'm going to start and make sure we're good with A and B. So fast forward if you just need C. So here we go. So part A. To find the equivalent resistance, we're going to redraw this thing. We'll reuse it later. And we're going to think about what do we got to do first. So this is 8, 12, 4, and 7.67. So the first ones I got to do are these two. Put them together, you get 16. So I'm going to redraw it again. I have 16 here. Got 8 here. 7.67 here. So now the next one I do is I put the parallels together. So I'm going to find out what those are. I'm going to put those guys together. So the bottom one's still 7.67. For the top one, to find it, I do 1 over r equals 1 over 16 plus 1 over 8. So get 1 over r is 1/16 plus 2, so 3/16. So the resistance is 16 over 3. I'm just going to leave it as that. I don't have a calculator handy. And so when I put those together to get my total resistance, I get, if I had one resistance, it would be 16 thirds, so it's a 5. I get 13. So the total resistance is 13 ohms. Okay, my my potential is 26. So part B, you're going to start asking me about current. Well, part B, well, I need to use the entire resistance with the entire potential to get to the current. So if I do V equals IR, I get 26 equals I times 13. So I get a current of 2 amps. Now, that current is flowing here at 2 amps. That current is flowing out of the battery, through the battery is a better way to say it, at 2 amps. So that is true everywhere. It's going to be flowing through the battery at 2 amps. Now, if I trace this, it splits, recombines, but how much is going through that? 2 amps. I could also see it here that it's going 2 amps through it because it just continues through it. So it's going to be 2 amps. So resistance 13. What's the potential across the 8 ohm resistor? So that's this guy right here. Well, that potential right there, I'm going to change color so we can talk potentials. Now we're in part C here. Part C. So I want to know the potential between here and here on the 8 ohm. Okay. So to tackle that, one of the ways to do it is, well, what if I knew the potential here? Well, there's 2 amps going through it. So I could just do, well, 7.67 times 2. I get 15.3. So this is 15.3 volts. But the potential for the entire thing is 26. So that means this is the rest, 10.7. Because the whole loop will equal 26. So if it drops 10.7 and 15.3, you'll get 26. Now, I could also have done it here to say, well, that 8 is part of this. It's in parallel with it. So I could do it here, and I would get the same answer. So one of those is a good way to do it. So it's up to you which way you do it. So hope that helps. Hopefully that answers how to do that. But the key is if you find the potential difference down below, you could use it here. All right, go get them.